Hello my dear friends, as you all can know that the IBPL has released the notification for the exams of pre and mains for the post of probationary officer management trainee post in the participation organization. So I am here to discuss about this particular syllabus, when will be the exam, what you can do, what will be your strategy and all. Okay, and this is just the beginning. Okay, so listen it fully, that will help you. Okay, the online examination that will be held for the mass communication, as you can see, it will be held on October to November. October will be the date for the pre-examination and November will be the date for the mains examination. Okay, so there are many banks, as you can see, participation organization. There are Bank of Baroda, Canara Bank, Bank of India, Central Bank of India, Bank of Maharashtra, Indian Bank, UCO Bank, Union Bank of India. There are various activity. So now let me talk about the dates. What will be the dates? Okay, so as you can clearly see the dates here, online registration will start from 5th of August. It is actually started right now. The last date for the registration is submitting of application is 26 August. So let me mark this. This is important actually. Let me mark this. So it will start from 5th August and last date is 28 August. Okay, 26 August. Sorry. Yeah. And the call letter will be available from September 26. Call letter will be available, and the conduct of pre-examination training will also be there from 21 September to 26 September. October will be the date of call letter, and the examination is on for the pre-examination is actually on 3rd October, 10 October and 11 October. Okay, so make sure to remember all these dates. You will be allotted time as per their convenience. Okay, so that is the condition. And after that, then the mains examination, then there will be, after that there will be mains examination, which will supposed to be held on 28 November. Okay. After this there will be other processes and all. There will be interview and all. I think after this there will be conduct of interview will be going to held on February next year. Okay, April 20. So let me talk about the eligibility criteria. Eligibility criteria is basically for those who all are basically there are condition is that who are basically a citizen of India, citizen of Nepal, subject of Nepal, Bhutan. They are allowed, but there is certain condition and all, and minimum age is for 20 years and maximum age is 30 years. Okay, and basically there is a relaxation for scheduled caste and scheduled tribe. There is a 5-year relaxation, and for other backward class there is a relaxation of 3 years. So person with backward disability, there is a relaxation for 10 years. Ex-serviceman, if you are belong from ex-serviceman, commission officer including, then there will be a 5 year. Okay, now this is the information that you can directly get it, no problem with it. Education is basically they are required education, basically a degree is required from a university appointed by Government of India or any equivalent qualification. This is the only condition. Okay, till that exam, the date of exam, you must have your degree. Okay, this is very important. Note that part, important thing. Now let me move on to the syllabus. Okay, because this is the very important part of syllabus. This is very important. Let me talk about the examination pattern. The examination pattern is not too much different. There is a certain add-on part in the mains examination. If you talk about the pre-examination, in pre-examination there you can see there is actually 3 sections only. Okay, there is actually 3 sections. One is English section, second is quantitative section, and third is reasoning section. And in these sections you will be having 30 questions from English, 35 questions from quantitative, and 35 questions from reasoning. What is the important part? Important part is that there is a marks of 30, maximum marks will be 100 questions, 100 marks. Okay, and they all are in English medium, and with the option of quantitative reasoning you can have an option of both English or Hindi. Okay, and there will be a 20 minute for each section, which means for first paper you will be getting 1 hour only. Remember that 1 hour means 60 minutes you have to solve 100 questions. So there must be some strategy that you need to follow, and this is the reason why I always wanted to told you that quantitative aptitude and reasoning is a part in which you can't spend much time. This requires speed. This requires your accuracy. This is important. Along with accuracy, you need speed also. In English language also you need speed. You can't spend more than even if you have it has a section option. So there is a 20 minutes only. After that this section will end, next section will come up. So you have to complete 20 seconds, complete 35 or 30 questions, right? So for this what the thing is that question is easy, but the thing is that you need your speed and all. So make sure to have that accuracy in it. Okay, now let me talk about, if you qualify for the mains examination, then there will be reasoning, that is same as earlier. Computer aptitude will be add-on, but little bit same type of the aptitude that we have done in reasoning, but little bit different. Okay, and there is an add-on part that is general economy and banking. We have to read this question round. And English and data interpretation, they focus on data interpretation too. Earlier in that particular pre-examination there is no data interpretation, but here it is. And there is one more thing, wait on, there is one more thing, that is English language letter writing. This is also important. You have to attempt 2 questions, and that is of 25 marks. So total 155 question, 200 marks, and there will be 2 questions for essay writing, that is on 25 marks. So here the time is allotted separately, 60 minutes for your reasoning part, general economy for basically economy awareness part for 35 minutes, 40 minutes for English, data DI for 45 minutes. So total 3 hours, and then you will get 30 minutes for writing. Okay, now examination center, you can apply, you can see there is many application sector. When you apply this, you can came to know it. Okay, no problem with it. Now let me move on to the most important part, that is the syllabus. So there are very posts, you can see there is a many posts of it. Okay, you can see total as of, you can see total posts is many there. Okay, you can clearly see there are many banks who have given their particular category wise posts, what posts are available for them. So you can see there. Okay, no problem with it. In the notification you can directly see, and these are the examination center. Okay, and these are condition, photograph, image and all that. You can read and apply for it, there's no issue on it. Okay, self-registration is also needed here, form is something needed, right? So you can complete that part, no problem with it. Now I will want to move on a subject. Let me talk about the fees also. For SC, ST, PWBD candidate there is a fees of 175, and for all other candidates there is a fixed fees of 850 rupees. Okay, that remember the date, 5 August to 26 August. So the form is also already started. Okay, so I have discussed everything about this particular vacancy. Okay, so you can go for it, have a look at it and apply. Now the most important part is that you can see there is a syllabus. Okay, and you have time right now, there's no problem. This is in October, so you have much time. Okay, so in this channel I will be covering, first of all I will be focusing on the quantitative part and the reasoning part. So this is very important. So you need to analyze and understand how time is important in this case. Everyone knows how to solve, everyone will be able to solve. If I give you a 2 question and I will give you no time on it, then you will definitely solve mathematics and reasoning because you are best at it. Okay, but the thing is that if I give you 2 questions and if I give you 5 minutes time, then you may solve. But what if I give you only 2 minutes time, then many people will lag. And the thing that what is happened in that case, the thing is that you may have the knowledge of it, but because of the time factor you was not able to recall it, right? That is also the character that happens with many students, right? So in these videos I will be tackling with how to solve questions. That is in one part, but another most important part is that how to solve question effectively with accuracy and in keeping the time also. That is the important, because you can see in pre-examination you have 100 questions to attempt in 60 minutes. Means if you think about it, then you are not even getting 1 minute for per question. So this means the mathematics calculation is very important. Your speed is actually matters. And in this particular regard there is various tricks that you need to apply in this kind of examination to attempt it fastly. There is a one process, normal process, in which will take time, but if you follow that tricks, then you will be able to solve particular question in less time. So this is what you need to learn here. So stay connected for more updates. I am here just a beginning. In the earlier videos I have already posted some videos, and that is actually a process of how to increase your calculation speed fast. Because when I came into the topics, then I will directly apply that speed concept. So that is important part. That is why you need to go and watch all that videos there I have did it for how to do fast calculation in case of percentage, in case of particular square, in case of anything, addition, subtraction. I have talked about everything there, right? And multiplication also I have talked about. So you need to go and watch that videos, then see this and apply, and do let me in comments who are applying. And the second thing and most important thing is that stay connected, because after this there will be, I think, hardly 1 or 2 videos are coming for the fast calculation process. After that I will come on to the quantitative and reasoning part. So I will be dealing with one-on-one topic, and I will be dealing with a topic wise, that first of all I will cover particular topic, then move on next topic, and on that topic I will discuss the question also that was come in the recent years, and most important thing, I will discuss the tips how to increase your speed. This is very important, so stay connected, stay tuned, help me subscribe my channel, and share with everyone. This is just the beginning, this is the education for all, a small initiative for all of you. That's all from my side. Thank you very much.